What's up, everybody? The time right now is 3:24 a.m. It's April 15th, it's Wednesday morning. And, I was anticipating to make this video, but recently I just found out that I'm actually building in public and that I'm actually going on different ventures. I've always been in business, right? Doing other home service businesses, providing other services, but I've never really done online digital sales. So it's something new to me and different ventures that I wanted to do and got started on and I'm already doing. So I wanted to share that. Then I came across a video that put everything in perspective to me, and I found out that I was actually building in public. So I have to be very transparent. And I just wanted to share this information. This is my 2026 digital planner, strategy and insight. It's what I use to manage my businesses and stay organized, on the field or online. It's a few things to help me, stay on track. It's actually the vision board, short-term goals, things that I wanted to do or that I'm gonna do and I'm in the process of doing. Get everything situated. My prospers are read, study. The thrive is be the octopus. Evolve is work out and stay alive. The planner also comes with the monthly, like a monthly calendar as well. You can fill it out with your little fancy pen. But as you can see right there, that's where I'm at right now for this month. My priorities was to build my online empire. My progress is the automation, integration, email list. My perspective is products, promote $3,000 online. That was my original short-term goal, from making $0 online to making 3,000. That's my, where I aim to go for right now. I want to make more, but $3,000 to start off from zero is pretty good, right? So then it also comes with weekly targets, Sunday to Saturday calendars. Excuse me. As you can see right there, excuse the chicken scratch. That's really how I write in real life. It's not because of the pen or anything like that. I would have wrote like that if I was writing on a piece of paper for you. See the perspectives. That's very important. Be specific. Can't argue with that more than anything. Be consistent. Stay focused. My daily execution, I like this part right here. It's 24-hour log. That's where it starts. So for tomorrow, during the morning, got something to do. Then right there at 12, what's going to start up. Again, excuse the chicken scratch. Now this is a pretty cool part right here. Strategic brainstorming. This is everything that I wanted to do and how I started it. And where I'm trying to go with it. My thumbnail bundles. Drop another video. Create the faceless YouTube channel. Make content. Post. And that's where it fell into how I videos. Join me to show you how I, manage multiple businesses. Try different business strategies. Look into future tech, business, AI, all kinds of things. Just multiple broad topics. And, I see a lot of people, which is nothing wrong with it, but a lot of people is how to do this, but not a lot of people do how I do this, and I just feel like it's more hands-on, more personal with the person that's actually dropping the video or making the video. So you guys are in the passenger seat with me as I do all the stuff that I'm doing, starting from zero, and you guys are going to see me, get bigger, better, Still staying humble though. But yeah, so okay, so here we go on the revenue goals. Let me tell you the story about my first sale. This is the first sale on the platform that I was using. It ended up being really complicated because it had a lot of hidden fees, right? So it was a pair of socks, and they were $15.99, right? And so when the sale came in, I gave it the green light and everything like that. And then I found out that I was the one that had the front the money up front before even making a dollar. So I was like, okay, fine. Then I found out that I had $4 in listing fees. So that chewed into the $15.99 as well. Then on top of all of that, without knowing, because this was the first time I actually ran through the platform, that the platform that I used, it already had a shipping label and did all of that. It produced the item, had a shipping label, and mailed it to them. I didn't know that. So I went ahead, jumped the gun, tried to do it as fast as possible to provide a good service, and I bought a shipping label for $4.31. It was a nightmare. Then I had to apply to get my refund back. I still haven't got it back. And by when it was all said and done, they deposited $8.52 into my account when I put up originally $11.49 to start the product. So I ended up making like $1.40, $1.50 in profit, but it was a good learning experience. So now moving forward in the future, now I know how it works. So it'll be a lot smoother. And all my listings are paid for 4 months. So I don't have to worry about that sneaking up on me. But yeah, as you can see, it was a good learning experience, and I wanted to share that story with you guys. And on the last part right here is document and record my projects and process, show what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, long form and short form. There's going to be shorter videos, bunch of clips, going to be long form videos. More long form videos, as you guys already know, is going to be here on YouTube. But I have the social medias where you can find the shorts. YouTube shorts has it, but I'm more going to aim for long form on this platform. But it's just information, as I go. Just wanted you guys to see where I'm at. And then you guys are going to see me grow as well. So my project execution blueprint, my why, I wanted to build my online empire, make $3,000 on it from nothing. Then so that when I get my license back, I can work on the business, not in the business. There's a difference, but I hope you guys understand that. The first part of my business in the first 2 years, I was literally working on it. I was doing everything, and it was just, I was burning out. I was making money, but I was burnt out. So I wasn't even enjoying it. I would turn around, it was rent. I would turn around, it was car note, insurance, paying, payouts, family, this, that, all kinds of things, taxes. But now my mindset changed, my perspective changed. So now I know the difference between working on the business and in the business. But moving forward, so this is where I started. Phase 1, build 4 digital products, a faceless YouTube channel, 25 item listings, my freebie, and post a video for each listing to generate leads or sales. And this was just ideas. A lot of these I already put into effect. These are live ideas. They were just writings, but now they're actually live. I think the one that I'm missing is the faceless YouTube channel. But other than that, everything came to reality. I made all my ideas come true. I made the 4 digital products. I got the 25 listings. I got my free PDF. You know, it's just information. It's solid information. You know, this is where I'm at. Phase 3, launch and scale. See the resource list, my deadline and reward. And this is where I was going to actually do this with the Faceless YouTube channel. Just other little business ventures that I'm doing. You know, I'm not going to keep too much a secret, but except, you know, the product when it's all said and done. But other than that, you guys will be with me most of the journey, even some of the behind the scenes. But the rest of the planner, it's pretty legit. Habits and structure, morning insight, the big 3, evening reflections, the 30-day. I like this one. This is one of my favorite ones. I haven't filled it out again. The first one was the digital products. And as you can see, it only takes 21 days to form a new habit. The 30-day micro mission. You know, keep you guys on track. Keep, you know, especially when you're juggling multiple businesses and trying to do different things. It's such a overwhelming sense of information that just piles up on you. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a note taker. So I like to write things down so I can come back to them. You know, hopefully you guys see the same thing with this digital planner. Then it has different little features in it. Hydration and core, water and electrolytes, performance boost, creatine, pre-workout, Titan Focus, your coffee or energy drink, even though I don't recommend energy drinks. Then the recovery, the meal prepping, the macro and calorie audit. I know a lot of people are now, you know, are counting their macros, the bodybuilders and things like that. Then the meal prepping, the cheat day. Cheat day, can't go wrong with that. The cheaters list, the survival specs between the sugar and salt. How you can go through life without ever having a gram of sugar, but you can't go through life without any salt in your body. A lot of people, you'd be surprised at how many people don't know that. It wasn't not too long ago where I used to just drink regular water, not knowing about the potassium, magnesium, the sodium, hydrochloride, or any of those things, or electrolytes, or none of that. I used to just think water and that was it. But like I said earlier, if you do it, track it. I'm big on keeping track of everything. And the planner has all kinds of different features and options it comes with. You can see workout log, yoga, reading, cardio, Pilates, Zumba, boxing, painting, MMA, gardening, trading, hobbies. And it's, you know, it's pretty good, pretty hard quote right there. Take yourself and your time serious. Can't go wrong with it. January, 12-month calendar on it. But it's just little things that I use. And actually what I'm using right now to manage all my things. I'll be dropping more videos and more content here soon. So if you guys like what you see or heard so far, you know, hit the like button and subscribe. Share it too. Or just comment, let me know what you think.